This program is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Vocational Training Zanzibar in collaboration with Good Neighbors. The program is funded by COICA.
Dear listener, you may learn so useful issues in this program as far as you will pay your attention to listen. However, our program today is specially for Form 4 biology learners. The program will provide free discussion on the concept of variation among organisms. The concept of variation among organisms. Differences between continuous and discontinuous variation. Differences between continuous and discontinuous variation. Self-assessment is allowed while the program is going on. For our lovely teacher, the program will help you to prepare a simple lesson for your students so that they will learn with joy, improve their performance and competence.
Happy, 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 radio class. Happy, 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 happy.
Hi Musa.
Hello Salma, how are you?
I'm fine. How long you have been waiting for me?
Nearly 10 minutes. Okay, let's go.
Musa.
Yes?
Do you see this house?
Yes, I see with the big gate and security wire.
There is a huge dog in it. It's not a local dog. It is from abroad.
How did you know?
Musa.
Yes?
One day I entered and saw it. Amazing.
Yes. Even its voice is strong compared to our native dogs.
You know, Musa? Zanzibar has changed nowadays.
What do you mean?
I mean lifestyle of people also has changed.
Yes, Salma. Life is not constant. Everything is changed.
Nowadays people tend to keep huge dogs for security reasons.
Yes, because people sometimes are not good.
Sure, there are thieves and criminals.
Okay, Salma. Let me ask you this question.
Okay, which question?
Have you ever compared those dogs from abroad to our native dogs?
The dog I saw in that house was very different to ours.
Can you explain the differences, please?
Such dogs are short and have flat faces with loose cheeks and big frolic ears.
Do you know that dogs are not the same around the world?
What do you mean when you say not the same?
I mean, there are variations of characters between dogs of one country and another.
True, but even the dogs of the same country varies in the same characters.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yeah, some dogs are short and fat. Some have many furs and others are long and thin.
So, what you are talking about, biologically, the concept is known as variation in genetics.
Genetics means heredity and variations.
Variation means the occurrence of differences of characters among the individual of the same species.
Okay, organisms of the same species vary in height, colors, faces, blood groups, and other characters.
You should know that variation also occurs in plants.
Definitely. Let me see example from plants.
When I went to Jamhuri Garden, I wanted to see hibiscus flowers of different colors.
Sure, I didn't see it.
Yes, there are red hibiscus, white hibiscus, and even pinkish colors exist.
Amazing.
Salma,
Yes?
don't forget that variation also occurs to us.
How, Musa? I don't think so.
Oh, Salma, look at yourself and look at me.
We are all human. We are the same.
So, are you ready to be called the Musa? I'm not ready to be called the Salma. I am a male and you are a female. This is one of our variations.
Okay, I get your point. Though we are all human beings, we differ, isn't it?
Yeah, there are Africans, Indians, Chinese, Arabs, and Europeans.
Musa,
Yes,
can you explain types of variations?
there are two types of variations. Are very easy to identify. Didn't you identify them?
Maybe the big variation in the small variations.
No, Salma, you have tried. But there is continuous variations and discontinuous variations.
Continuous variations and discontinuous variations.
Yes, better to repeat and check spellings.
How can I know continuous and discontinuous variations?
Okay, Salma, quite easy. Let's observe our skin colors.
Some people are dark-skinned and others are light-skinned.
That's very good observation, but it needs more explanation.
More explanation.
Yeah, can you distinguish those people having dark skin and those of light skin?
Not easy, Musa.
Why not easy, Salma?
Because there is no sharp boundary between the colors.
I think you have seen that there is occurrence of many intermediates of skin colors.
Yes, that is a continuous variation. Can you give another examples?
It's your time to give examples, Salma. Just think and observe.
Hairs also show continuous variation.
Very good observation.
How about people's heights?
The same case. I think now you have understood about continuous variation.
I think it's the opposite of the first case, isn't it?
Yes, it needs observation and more explanation.
Some humans are male while others are female.
Yes, like me and you, Salma.
No doubt.
Oh, do you think there are intermediates of sex?
I said no doubt about that. Just male and female. Finish.
Kama ukiamini unaweza, ukisoma kwa bidii utaweza. Unaweza kuwa rubani, unaweza kuwa mwanasheria, unaweza kuwa daktari ukatutibia. Unaweza kuwa mwalimu, unaweza kuwa hakimu, unaweza kuwa yoyote ukisoma kwa bidii.
So, the character of sex shows no intermediates.
You mean it has clear boundary between the two sides?
Yes, of course.
That's right. It is discontinuous variation.
Sure.
Heredity and variation.
Yes. Heredity and variations of characters make genetics.
You know, Musa,
Yes?
learning genetics is so simple
Why, Salma?
because both areas are easily found in everybody's family.
Yes, Salma. Even though you resemble your parents, there is variations.
Another example of character which shows discontinuous variation is blood groups.
Blood group?
Yes, blood groups show discontinuous variation.
Do you know your blood group, Salma?
It's group B. How about you, Musa?
My blood group is AB. It is neither blood group A nor blood group B.
So what do you think?
It is in between blood group A and blood group B. Now, let's think about the causes of variations.
You mean why variations occur?
Exactly. We have to think and observe.
And to conduct experiment if necessary, and this is how to learn science.
So, you mean genetic experiments?
Yes, and the doors of doing experiment are open.
Yeah, the founder of genetics is Gregor Mendel. He conducted many experiments. Before ending our discussion, let's think about the causes of variations.
Soma, soma mwana soma.
Musa,
Yes?
you see that person riding the bicycle?
What can you observe from him?
Don't you see his height? Very tall.
And some people are short. Why this happens among us?
It's because of inheriting different genes.
How? Can you explain?
People who inherit genes of tallness become taller. And those who inherit genes of shortness definitely become short.
Okay, so genes are one cause of variation.
People vary in many characters, such as faces, skin colors, and hair textures.
So are these all caused by inheritance of different genes only?
Not only genes, Musa.
What other causes can you tell me?
If you travel around the world, you can see some dogs or cats have many furs.
You are right, Salma. Even in televisions we can see.
It's because of environment.
You are right, Salma. We can see even on television.
It's because of environment.
How?
Do those animals living in cold climates adaptive to have much fur?
Yeah, and do you know, Salma? Light and nutrition also bring about variations.
Really, plants grown in fertile soils are good and healthier than those of unfertile soil.
I think it is enough for today.
Can you tell me what you have learned today?
We have learned about the concept of variations, and we have identified various characters which show variations.
That's all?
We have also seen the types and causes of variations.
You are right.
Goodbye.
All right. We were together in your discussion, and I'm so happy. Hopefully, our dear listeners have gained a lot through your discussion. On your own time, explain the concept of variation among organisms. Explain the concept of variation among organisms. Discuss with your friend the differences between continuous and discontinuous variation. Discuss with your friend the differences between continuous and discontinuous variation. In your local environment, identify and classify living things according to their groups. In your local environment, identify and classify living things according to their groups. Here is the end of this program, but you are so welcomed in the next program. Until next time, bye-bye.
Happy, 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 happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy, happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. You can be a pilot, you can be a doctor, you can be a soldier, you can be a lawyer. If you believe you can, if you start hard you win. If you believe you can, if you start hard you win. Let's win together, 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 together. Let's win together, 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 together. Happy, 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 happy.
a good